The Cultural Revolution was a significant and tumultuous period in China's history, taking place from 1966 to 1976, initiated and led by Chairman Mao Zedong of the Chinese Communist Party. The movement aimed to eradicate what Mao perceived as bourgeois ideology and remnants of the old society in order to purify the socialist cause and continue the revolution. The Cultural Revolution was marked by the Red Guard movement, which initially intended to awaken revolutionary enthusiasm among the masses and engage in struggles against vested interest groups, particularly targeting the so-called Four Oaths: feudalism, capitalism, imperialism, and revisionism. However, the movement quickly spiraled out of control, resulting in massive social upheaval, violence, and catastrophe. During the Cultural Revolution, a large number of intellectuals in the fields of culture, education, and academia were persecuted. Many individuals were falsely labeled as representatives of the bourgeoisie and subjected to criticism, imprisonment, and torture. Schools were shut down, intellectuals were sent to labor in the countryside, and cultural and artistic institutions were destroyed. Social order was completely disrupted, with people engaging in denunciations, struggles, and persecution against one another. Regarding the Cultural Revolution, my evaluation is complex. On one hand, it caused tremendous turmoil and destruction in Chinese society, bringing immense suffering and misfortune to many people. The movement led to the collapse of social order, stagnant economic development, and regression in culture, education, and science. It also resulted in widespread social division and fragmentation, exerting profound and negative impacts on Chinese society. On the other hand, the Cultural Revolution also prompted deep reflection and introspection within Chinese society. It exposed the shortcomings of certain old systems and abuses of power, providing important lessons for China's subsequent reform and opening up. It also fostered a greater appreciation for stability, rule of law, and human rights, with increased attention to the oversight and restraint of power. Overall, the Cultural Revolution is a controversial and complex period in Chinese history. It represents an important event that has had far-reaching consequences for China's social and political development. Its aftermath and lessons continue to influence China's modernization process. It is crucial for us to learn from it, adhere to principles of peace, stability, rule of law, and human rights, and avoid repeating similar mistakes.